guys, welcome back to my channel. You are joining me when I've been playing around with my crop-a-dial and I've just been thinking of a way of finishing this project. And what I've done is I've actually made some holes at 1/8 of an inch, because that's the other hole on my crop-a-dial is just way too big. And at the minute I'm just kind of poking, kind of putting the light right by the hole, sort of face up if you like, and then I'm just going to tape down either side. And I'm determined to get this done because I'll tell you why. I just saw a video, sorry about this, there we go. I just saw a video of Tina Shabby Dabby Doodah, I always watch her, and a little girl just received a journal from Amber, one of Tina's watchers, and it's got lights in it. And I was like, I really need to finish my light project because it's been hanging around for far too long. So I've popped upstairs and I've had I actually filmed this. This is my second filming of this, because the first time I accidentally did a small, very not too bad swear word. It wasn't a swear word as such, it was just a word I shouldn't use on YouTube. Oh dear, it really wasn't a swear word, I promise, but it was almost one, so I had to stop and film again. Oh dear, I didn't want to offend anybody. I know some people really hate cursing. It wasn't actually a curse word. I'm making it worse, aren't I? Let's just say it was almost like darn it, but not quite. In the words of if you don't know if you know, but I follow Crazy Lamp Lady, Jocelyn, because I really love Jocelyn and Drew, because I really love vintage things, and they are resellers, and she says darn it a lot, so I think I'm okay. She's a vintage YouTube seller herself, YouTube user, and she says darn it all. I can't even do her accent, but there we go. She's been watching too much Peppa Pig. I think I told you this guys before, and she kept saying that's quite nice. So I think Peppa Pig has been driving her crazy. I think we need one more hole here because I've got an extra light there, unless I just let that kind of go. That light's not going to reach, so let's see. I could put one here just at that point. That would be tricky to do, but I think we can manage it. Right, let's move this 1/8 right the way up to there. Excuse me guys, I'm going to do this off camera because it's too tricky to do on without catching my lights in the crop-a-dial. Okay, almost. I kind of made a hole, but kind of not. Ah, okay, I didn't quite go through. I'm going to have to try and poke that. Let's see if I can get it to poke through. Let's have a look. Oh, whoopsie. Okay. Can we get that to poke through? If I use this tool? Yes, I think we can. There we go. That will be fine. Okay, right. So, yes, so I was very careful. I was not a naughty girl today. Did not leave it in. Really wasn't that bad. If you could hear me in real life, it's literally nothing to some of the things that I say sometimes, often without meaning to. Oh dear. Digging a bigger hole around, do be quiet. But yes, if you haven't seen, if you like vintage and kind of thrifting, then I watch The Niche Lady, Danny. She's really good. And I watch Crazy Lamp Lady, and they're looking for different things actually a lot of the time. But so it's quite interesting to see what they decide to sell in their various on their various platforms. I know Danny has a booth in Las Vegas in an antiques mall, vintage mall. And Jocelyn has a shop. Jocelyn and Drew have a shop that they are shortly going to open, and they sell on eBay. So yes, if you haven't seen either of those, do pop across to their channel, because I look forward to their videos every day. Just hunting around for treasures. I had to hunt around for treasures today in my craft room because I couldn't remember where I'd put things. So, yeah. So I hope you're enjoying this weather. It's pretty nice, isn't it? I'm going to have to bend that one. Might have to turn the fan on in a moment, actually, because as you know, I'm up in the loft. And we have a bungalow, but there's one room up here that's a loft conversion. And that is my craft room. And it does get very warm. Right, let's move that out of the way. Guys, I hope you can see what I'm doing with this. Just trying to poke them sort of to the entrance of the hole, if you like, but not actually going through. It seems to be working quite well. Yeah, I'm going to put that fan on, everyone. I'm sorry if it's a bit loud, or I will be melting. Okay, let's see. I'll try and grab some more tape. I wish there was a way they could invent a reel for double-sided tape, you know, that you could just tear off while you're crafting. Okay, let's quickly, whoops, put that one down, and we'll grab another piece just to secure that. I quite enjoyed kind of doing the prototype for this because it just threw up so many you know, a few little issues, and it was nice because the people that do comment, and there's not many of you, I'm not under any illusion I've got thousands of followers, but those that do leave comments, they often leave me some really good tips. So I thank you, Terry, thank you, Robin, and all those people that are always on my channel. I really appreciate it. You're lovely. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's it. Trust me to pick a really long, I could have picked just sort of 10 lights, couldn't I? Oh dear. There we go. I did a whole, I may not actually post it, but yesterday I was doing a video and I was kind of having a rant about lockdown that might be coming up and people that bulk buy. And then I was saying, you know, we haven't done that. We've just kind of bought some extra because last time we were stuck indoors, and I'm not going to put that video on. It was a bit of a rant. And I was saying, you know, it wasn't fair on people, especially people that worked in the NHS. And if we have another lockdown, it's not going to be fair on them. So I was like, I've only ordered, you know, a little bit extra this time because we really were desperate last time and we didn't have any food, and it was quite tricky because we don't live anywhere where there's loads and loads of shops. And then today I must have made a mistake on the order, and I now have 8 tins of baked beans. So I do apologise to any nurses and doctors out there who will be looking for baked beans. Just contact me through my email address, coastalcrafter@gmail. coastalcrafteruk@gmail, and I'll happily give you some because I really messed up on my order. I did exactly what I said we shouldn't do, which is bulk buy, and I accidentally did it. Oh dear, that's quite funny. The problem was I wasn't able to give it back on the doorstep because my mum brought it in and she was like, why did you buy this many beans? And I was like, oh no, I've done exactly what I said people shouldn't do. Oh dear, so that was quite funny this morning. But I do think we are heading for lockdown. I've just got this horrible sixth sense that this is where we're going here in the UK because our numbers are rising, and I really do think it's because there hasn't really been enough emphasis on the fact that young people can get this disease and that it can cause them problems. You know, for the last couple of months I've been watching lots of videos here, there and everywhere, Italy, France, just different places that were further along than us, sort of saying we've now got young people in our ICUs, in our intensive care units, but we haven't actually been delivering that message. So I'm a little annoyed that we're at the point now where so many young people have the virus and we just don't know how it's going to affect them in the future. Oh goodness, there they go again. You must think my dogs are really noisy all the time and the kind of dogs you wouldn't want to live next door to, but it's just that on the afternoons that I do this, they have been out for their walk and they're allowed to go in the garden, obviously, but that's Jessie, and she just we're trying to train her. We're clicker training her again because she does listen to people at the back. She sets off the other dogs, and she gets really upset if there's anybody near her home. So we are trying to train her, I promise. So every time you hear it on the camera, it's not that we're just letting her bark and be annoying to everybody. We're really not. I'm putting like, oh, there goes my door. I'm putting quite a lot of tape on here because I have to. I may not remove all of the back, obviously, because now it looks like we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 3 more. I don't think I'm going to be using all of those. I think they're going to be, it's a shame that I don't. That one isn't going to reach, so I think we could make another hole along here. Again, it's let's see where I am. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a teeny weeny one really close to that one, I guess. That's kind of covering, but it is there, so that should be okay. Right, let's fit that one there. Lovely. Yeah, so she's been clicker trained all this week and last week, actually. We've been doing it for a while now, but this week and last week was really intensive to stop her doing it because it's driving me crazy up here. You know, I just start filming a video and she's off. I love her dearly, but oh, and I just don't want the neighbours to have to put up with it, although they are lovely. They wouldn't really mind. There she goes again. As if on cue. You'll hear my mum bellow at her now. Oh dear, it's all good fun. Da-da-dum. Okay. Oh, let's put that one down there, and I'm going to take another piece. It's kind of tape central, isn't it? There we go. Let's try and get that one like so. And then one more here. Let's get that one in, and then we'll see where we can fit these last 2. I'm not sure where, but we'll have a go. So yeah, so I saw this beautiful journal that was sent to Tina's daughter, and it had all the lights on it, and I was like, I really need to do my light project. Because it's been hanging around far too long. I really actually dislike having projects that are just in the way. It's actually starting to drive me slightly loopy. So yeah, I'm not going to be somebody to have lots of projects on the go. I've discovered that about myself. Don't like it. I think that comes from being a teacher, because you kind of have to get, you know, the kind of week ready, and then you do your days, and then it's kind of over with, and you file everything away, and then you move on to the next day. That's just how it has to happen when you're teaching. So I think that's where that's come from. And yesterday I did sort of a lot of sorting, which was a bit frustrating, but it had to be done because my desk was just becoming too messy, and it was just driving me up the wall. So I had to get that done yesterday. But you know, all you really want to do is craft, don't you? But I just find that if I don't, yeah, I think I'm going to have another couple up here. One on this edge. Just making sure I'm doing the right hole. One there. See if that will fit. Oh, just. It's a little bit far there. Let's quickly do that one before I do the next one. So yeah, it's like a real tidy up. My mum's desk next to me looks like a complete mess because she comes up and crafts sometimes. She does her journaling. Yeah, so, oh, that one's come out, has it? That's not good. Was that my first one? Okay, let's pop that one there. That seems to have moved. It's okay. But yes, everything's kind of on her desk, but my side is nice and clear, and I'm starting to pave the way for more organisation, so that's always a good thing. But it's like anything, it's not something you want to do, is it? But it's something that kind of, I'll be honest, kind of makes me a bit anxious if everything's messy. I want it neat when I come back up. think that again comes from teaching. You know, I want the classroom tidy and put away before I go home. I don't want to come in the morning to mess. I want to come into a fresh start, you know. There you go. I do miss teaching, but I just couldn't do it anymore. I can't work. It's just too much. This is about as much as I can do in a day. And even this is a bit painful sometimes, but listen to me whinging. Oh, where is me? I'm not going to do that. Okay, that looks like a child did it, but I don't care. Because hopefully, yay, we now have lights. There we go. Oh no, I've hit you, haven't I, with my big face. Sorry. I didn't realise this stand again is just not the best, but there we go. We have lights in our beautiful Christmas envelope stack, and I love the way that's turned out. They're flush with the paper. They're not sticking up anywhere. I love that. This one's moving slightly, so I'm going to put a bit more tape there because I can see that he's just popping out there. Really pleased with that. That's worked beautifully. So it was 1/8 inch that I've cut, the size of the holes that I've cut, and then these, as I say, are just simply the copper wire lights, which you can buy most places. There we go, perfect. I kind of like the fact that that one's kind of poking through my my paper. I don't actually mind that. Okie dokie, so that's done. Very happy with that. I was going to put some rivets in, eyelets, whatever you call them, but no, now that that's quite a flush, I'm quite happy with the way that is. So all we need to do now is finish it. So let's get this crocodile out of the way. We don't need that anymore. And let's just double check what we were doing. So we had, this could do with probably backing. So that tag probably needs backing. Let's get rid of these little bits from inside. So again, if you do watch Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, she said she hadn't seen lights used before. So I would love her to see my channel. I don't think she watches it. I don't think she does watch the channel, but be nice if she saw some of them, because I do use her little labels a lot. Be nice to have somebody with all those viewers watching me as well as beginner. Let's see. Okay, so we did one side. I'm quite happy with just one side, I think, because somebody else could kind of put, whoever owns it could put paper on the back if they wanted to. And I've got this big tag in here, so I think there is a pocket, isn't there, in this one? So we need to find something to go in there. I just grabbed the ephemera again. Don't forget, this is TaylorMade Journals, all of this beautiful ephemera that I'm using. And I think this is kit. I think she's got a couple of kits. This might be kit 1. But have a look. You'll see that they're just, you know, have a look at the pictures and you'll see they're beautiful. Both of them. So whichever one you pick will be lovely. Let's see. Just trying to see. We want kind of a slightly bigger one, don't we, for this? Ooh. That's probably a bit too big because that's going to stick out, but that is lovely. The dear old tree. Oh no. Oh dear. It's okay. I'm going to have to pick up thousands of violets all over the floor in a moment. I've just bumped them with my elbow. Oh no. Every single time. Right, let's pull out some of this. Let's not be silly. Let's just pull it all out, including the decoupage pieces that I shoved in here. See what we can find. Don't really want to use the decoupage. I want to stick with this beautiful ephemera that I've purchased. Oh goodness, that's going to be a nightmare to pick up. It's all the teeny tiny ones. Oh dear. Oh well, more cleaning, less crafting. Exactly what I love. Not. Okay, let's see. I did make a pocket, but I didn't know what to do with it. So, ooh, brownies for Christmas. That's really sweet. I wonder if we could put a tag on that one on the side there, just to make that fit. It is quite small though, isn't it? Let's see, I'm just keep looking. What have we got here? Christmas chimes. Perfect. Might be better off going that way. Let's see if we've got a... Nope, that's perfect. It's got to go that way in if we can fit it. It might need a little trim because of the edges inside. Let's see. Let me see if I can get my bone folder or something long and thin. I'll just give that a little poke and see if that will fit now. There we go, almost. So I might trim him just a touch, just at the top and the bottom there. So I think I'll do it with scissors, why not? I'm just going to trim along this edge. Oh no, I don't want to trim there because it's groceries, it says. Sorry Santa, I'm trimming off your beard a little. Okay. Yeah, it's got to be that way. I knew as soon as I put it in it was the wrong way around. There we go. Okay. Still a bit big. I really want the perfect size for in there, guys. Forgive me, I'm just... I'm definitely going to need to have a tag if I do it. Oh, that's coming up. So yeah, I just wanted to have a day of finishing projects really before I really get into the botanical journal, which I do love. Okay. I don't know. Do you know what? I think, honestly, I think I'm going to leave that empty because I want it to look like an envelope. And if I put anything in there, it's going to need to stick out. Whereas somebody else could put something in there knowing it's there, it's their own. And it wouldn't matter. Okay. Right, we need to stick this on a piece of card. I've got this scrap card here, so let's quickly do that. Just needs strengthening. Some of you have been asking about what strength card I use. I've tried. I can't seem to find many different GSMs in this country, different thicknesses, and I've tried 250 and that's way too thick, and 350 for journal covers, which I just think is a bit too thin. I've golded. I'm back. So I've got some ribbon, but first I realised we need to get this stuck down. I'm going to go for the glitter glue. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this. I don't know if I want to peel all this off. I think I'm just going to leave it because I think I could be causing myself more problems. So I know it's double-sided, but I haven't got any sellotape anyway, and I don't like sellotape, so I'd rather use that stuff. So I'm just going to put art glitter glue, whoops, all the way around the outside, trying not to get it all over the place. I'm going to raise you guys up, and yes, it will go wobbly. Oh dear, equipment. I actually had this stand recommended to me by somebody, but it's, again, I'm having problems. I think I'm going to take it downstairs, get my tools out, and just tighten everything within an inch of its life until it doesn't move anymore. As long as it just moves up and down, that's all I care about. That'll be fine. So I'm just going to dab some glue all in between. I know this is not ideal. I should probably take the time to peel the tape off, but you know me. It could all go horribly wrong if I do that. Oh, Jessica, I'm going to come down there in a minute. Need something to put in a bone shoot, I think. Okay, let's go for that first. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to pop that on there in that far corner. Let's see if this will work. Obviously it's quite thin paper, but I wanted that because if I use thick card I can't bend it over to get over these lights. And that's what I kind of want to do. I don't think it's going to work with this glue though. I'm looking at this and it's just like, nope. Let's see. Let's just hold it down for a minute. Not liking it. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the fabric tack, not the fabric tack, the 3-in-1. I'm going to have to open a new bottle because the other ones are running out. This is what it's all about, people. Crafting on the go. Crafting with no planning. Crafting for beginners. Okay. Either that, or I think probably it might be better to have felt. I'm not sure. But I'm going to go for this first because I know this is such a strong glue. I'm just going to cover it over everything and just hope for the best. Go into that corner, that one, and that one. Okay. Let's pull that out. Make sure that string's outside of there. And pop this on and see if this helps in any way. See if this is any better. Okay. You know, I am asking it to cover a lot, but I think we need a little bit in here. That's it. It's going to squidge out, I know, but it's okay. Yeah, this is quite tricky. This is not beginning crafting, people. This is advanced crafting by a beginner. Oh dear. Okay. It's looking okay. It's not perfect, but it's got it down. So we'll leave that for now, and then I can always go around and put another piece on there. Put another bit of glue. I'm going to overlap that. If I'm still on camera. Right, let me hold this. You don't want to sit there and watch me do this. Hold this and I'll be back. Right, I'm just in the middle of holding down that last edge. It seems to have worked really well with the 3-in-1. So I'm quite happy with that. Just making sure. It's easier when you turn it over actually. Than the other way, which would make sense, but you know me. No sense. Right, okay, let's I'm just going to rub a little bit of glue there, as I can see. Doesn't matter if it splurges, just to make sure that that's in. Then we'll use, look, we can use a little bit of glue here, and that's come undone. There we go. And there's a bit here that needs to be done, I can see. Just grab a bit of that glue, use my finger just to go under there and stick that down. Yep, I'm quite pleased with that. That's worked out okay. I thought that was going to be really hard. It wasn't the easiest thing to do, but yep, we have done it. Okay, so now I've done that, we need to stick down the rest of this card. It is sticking up where we did the flap, and then my ribbon should, I might do my ribbon off center, and then it will cover all of this. Just hold that there. There we go. That was quite nice. That worked quite well. And then I'll run some more glue under here. Again, if it goes squidgy, it's okay. There we go. Blue bogies everywhere. You know what they are. Right. Okay. I am happy. Yay! Nearly finished. Very happy with that. Covered in glue, but very happy with that. So at this point, I'm going to just make a pocket for this to go in. I can tuck, I may even just tuck that round there and just pop that into a pocket. So that's where we need our pocket to be. And I'm just going to use a strip of the same paper. So I'm just going to cut that off there. More glue all the way around. I am using a lot of this 3-in-1 because I want everything to stick. I don't want anything coming apart. And then the last thing we've got to do is kind of put on what the different just doing that while that's in there so that I can spread it across so that it fits. Does that make sense? Because otherwise it'll be, if I don't have it in the pocket, I'm not going to be able to make sure it fits. Come on, stick down. I'm going to have some words that we're going to put on each of the parts so that this actually has a purpose. Remember me telling you that as much as I love folios and things like that that people make, for me, if it hasn't got a purpose, then you're not actually going to use it, are you? You're just going to have it as something pretty. So everything has to have a real purpose to what we're doing. Right. There we go. Still having trouble sticking to itself, which is a little annoying. Now stick. Nope. Really doesn't like sticking to itself, this card, which is frustrating. Maybe I should have used double-sided tape. Come on, come on, come on. No, I'm not giving in. I'm not giving in, not giving in. I think that's done it. And then I shall probably put something around the outside just to decorate here. Really don't like the fact that's not sticking down. I know it's where the tension is in the paper, but still. Come on, come on, come on. You know you want to. Here we go. Getting there. Oh, glitter card. What on earth would you use? What glue would you use with this? White glue? Because it really doesn't like it. Not one bit. Okay. That is not good. I'm going to weight that down, guys, and I'll be back. Okay, I think I've glued it. I think I have. Possibly. There we go. Next step is to actually do our ribbon. And I'm going to wrap this up like a parcel in a sec with all the with this lovely funky ribbon, because it is very vintage looking. This is from Kirkland, which I believe is Kirkland Signature. I believe this is, oh, what's the name of the shop that does Kirkland? Brain. It does kitchen supplies, doesn't it? You know the one I'm thinking of. Oh, phooey. I'm not sure which one it is, but this is a huge roll. And I think I was gifted this. I think somebody was getting rid of it and it came in a batch. And so and I was buying some ribbon and the lady said, oh, take this as well. So it's a huge amount of ribbon. But it's Lakeland, that's it. Sorry, took me a minute. So we need some stickers, some labels. That's dreadful. I've just realised how awful that is, but it's okay because I have some pretty stuff with which to decorate. I'm not using the green. I think I'm going to use some silver bling today. Yeah. So let's cut a little bit of that off and see where we want to decorate it. Dum dum dum. Right, I'm just thinking like a little bit here and there might be quite nice, just to go down the edges, because we have got the sparkle, although it is very vintage. Oh, decisions. Maybe just a tiny bit. I'm just going to trim off some little sections and see where I'd like these to go. No, I really don't like it. I know some people love bling, but not for this project. There's just something about it, and I'm not going to use that. I have got gems. They may be a better choice, and I have gem tack. So let's have a little look. I'm sorry this video is so long. I'm so indecisive, aren't I, today? I have a lot of gems, actually. I have a lot of sparkle. I'd quite like to kind of... Oh no, you know what, I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave this as vintage. I just love it as the vintage. What I do need to do is kind of maybe put something here. I'm not sure. It's a wibbly wobbly tag, but no, you know what, I'm not going to mess with it because I do like the vintage elements. I think it's pretty. I may still make a tag, but we're going to do the ribbon now. So I'm just going to see whether, yeah, so we want to go round this way, and I think I'm going to do this at an angle. So I'm going to go around here. Let's pull this round. We need a bit more than that. Okay, start again. Is that coming undone? Oh no, it's just fallen out. That's okay. Can wrap that round. Sorry, I've just had my battery pack fall out. There we go. Right, so the first part will come, I don't know whether this, I think this is it. This is the dots this way. I'm pretty sure that's the right way. And then obviously this will cross over and come round, but we need much more than that. I think I'm going to cut some off and risk it. I think, why not? I've got quite a lot. I've got about 50 odd meters, so we should be okay. Let's bring you up a little bit, as high as I can. I'm sure my battery pack will fall out again. So I'm just going to pop that in. I'll do the ribbon, and then I want to finish off these labels because I want it to be something that someone will use. I'm going to twist it that way, and then I'm going to do my ribbon off center. So I'm going to tie like so, and I want to make sure that this ribbon is the right way around because it's not very pretty the other way. So let's see. Yeah, just going to make sure that I get, I'm kind of fiddling with it to make sure I get the ribbon the way that I want it and the right way round. It is actually wired ribbon, this one, so yep, I think that's kind of it. Let's just tighten that one up. Okay, scissors. And we'll pull that one down, pull that like this. I'm going to just trim that like that, like so, and then I think we've done our ribbon. Okay, so there you go. So that's the ribbon done, which I think looks quite pretty. And now I'm going to slip it off, which seems silly, I know, but I need to get to this. If I just undo it because it's the right length and everything, and I know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to undo that. And then it's time for me to quickly go and make some labels. I think probably I'm going to just leave some of it blank, but I want sort of what I want for Christmas, Christmas to-do list, that kind of thing. So and there's another tag here, so I'm just going to create some labels for this and get a little tag ready to go on it as a gift. Okay, I'm back. I have just created some labels in Photoshop. Just going to get my cutter in here, and I've just done some really simple labels with a pretty script, and I'm just going to chop those. I feel like I'm finally getting organised with projects now. This is fantastic. I've got news of a giveaway in a second, guys, as well, so please stick with me. I know I've been rabbiting on today. I never know if I after I've done a video, I never know if it's the type of video that I would watch or whether I would get bored. So, you know, watch halfway through and like, oh, she just doesn't shut up. Not that I think that about anybody, but you know what I'm saying. Some people you watch, you think, oh, I don't know if I can, if that's the style that I can watch. You know what I mean. There's some channels that you look at and you think, no, that's not for me. And then you find the ones that you like. So that's good. Right. So yeah, I never know if I'm that type of person that doesn't shut up and people would be like, oh, I've got to turn her off. Can't possibly watch her anymore. There we go. Okay. Let's make sure I'm not throwing any away. That's it. Right, there's our labels. So on the big one, I thought that this would probably be maybe either the food, I think probably the food list, because if you're, you know, if you're cooking for several people, you need quite a big space to kind of do food and what you're going to buy for your family. So I'm quite lucky because we have it's just me and my mum, which we like because we've always done big dinners for everybody. and you get to the point where you've kind of had enough. So we have a really nice Christmas, just the two of us, and we love it. You know, people always think, oh, you're on your own. We love it. Leave us alone. Oh no, I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. We do enjoy it. It's nice. Unless you've got children, which I haven't, it's not really. And my niece is 16. She's the closest I get to a surrogate child, and she's 16, so she's kind of doing her own thing, and she's just going to college, which she loves now. She's quite excited about. So I think the next one, looking at this next big tag, I'm wondering if I want to just put some red around the outside just to kind of take that white away. I left it on as a little border, but I'm going to just use what's left on this blender to just go around. There we go. Okay, so then I think probably I'm going to put wish list on there, because often people don't tend to have big wish lists. Well, I don't. You know, I don't really do Christmas wish lists for myself anymore. Okay, so that's there. So that could be a wish list in there. And then, so we've got food, wish list, and then, let's see. So in here, we've got another one, which is the little one. I'm going to put vents in there. On this one. Going to nativities and things like that. And then, what should we have on here? I won't put anything on that one. I think what I'm going to do, because thinking about what I would want out of this book, I'm going to add some more. Oh, I can see that my phone is about to die, so bear with me. I am actually going to charge it, because otherwise it will go dark and you will have problems seeing me. Let's make sure that's all plugged in. Oh, there we go. Let's move that up. There we go. That's a bit better. Maybe wibbly for a second while I get everything sorted. There we go. Yes, so I'm thinking that as much as I couldn't find anything for this pocket, where was the pocket? There, wasn't it? Oh, did I actually? Oh, I bet I didn't even have a pocket. I bet it was that one. Oh, Wally. Okay, so we've got our tag. I'm wondering whether I want to flip up here with something on it, because it really needs to be useful. And at the moment, I know I could do it on the reverse side. I can hear you all shouting me, do it on the other side. But no, I'm going to do an extra flip up for to buy and gifts, because that's kind of the same thing. So let's see. Let's see what we have. I have got this beautiful envelope, which I haven't glued down and could have something in it. Will that be covered up? Yeah, almost, if I do it from that side. Okay, I'm going to do that because it's here and it's ready. And I kind of want to be finished with this project because it's hung around for a bit. I guess because I did the prototype videos, which I wasn't sure if you would want to see. But as a beginner, I kind of wanted to show you that not everybody's perfect the first time they post, you know, they post something. They've practiced and practiced and practiced. You know, an example of that would be Angela Kerr. I mean, she always has all her pieces ready. She never kind of, she has everything cut out ready to go. That's how she likes to work. I've cut that, I know I would. And you know, for me, I love that. You can watch along and see everything being done really quickly and see the process and then get on with it yourself. But for me, obviously, beginner channel. So right, so I think we're going to put that there, and I'm going to add another something into there, and that will be our last sort of area, gifts and to buy, you know, because gifts is important, because you write gift list, don't you, for what you're going to buy people, so that's quite an important one. Okie dokie, let's see. Da, da, da. That's a bit big. I've got a postcard-ish. I think it's part of a set actually. Oh, I have this piece of paper that I've just seen, and it's an offcut, and it's perfect. Yay! Right, so I'm going to use that. So we'll just put up here, I'm going to put gifts. Let's put that on the back actually, because that's not enough glue. Gifts to buy. There we go. I like it. Right, that's going in there. Perfect. And then all we've got to do is to get our ribbon again, now that we've worked out the length that we need. Guys, welcome back. I'm covered in Inca Gold. I'm glad I did that off camera, because I was kind of doing ribbon aerobics, trying to get that to work, and it wasn't really working very well. So let's see, here we go. So I've got an image here from TaylorMade Journals again. I do love this kit. I'm not affiliated, by the way. I know I keep mentioning their name, but I'm not. I just really like this kit. So I'm not affiliated with anyone, am I? I mean, I've got like 100 and whatever views. No one's going to affiliate with me. Not that I mind. I like doing what I'm doing. I love you guys. I might only have 115 or whatever subscribers, but they're the best subscribers. Okay, so taking that off, I'm just going to see if I've got a tag I could put this on. I've got this horrible coloured one. I don't like the colour of that though. It's just I have got some green paper though. Let's see what the width of this is. I have some light green card which might be better. I could just about make a tag out of from bad English. Right, let's get that onto there. I'm just going to create a small tag to go on my little parcel to finish it off. Okay, I might just leave. Let's see how I want to do this. Sorry guys. Whoop. Let's think. And I want to go this way. That's it. I had to think there for a minute. Get myself in a bit of a mess. That's okay. Okay, I'm just going to do a little trim there and there. And then just down that side. It's a little bit much actually. Let's see. I might actually bring that in and actually cut that off. The border is pretty, but it's uneven, so rather than mess around, I'm just going to trim that off. Okay. There we go. I think we've run out of vintage there, so I'm just going to grab that. I've just vintaged the top of that green there because it's too bright, so just bring that down slightly, make it look nice and vintagey. And then somewhere in the depths of here, there we go. I knew I had this somewhere. Right, let's see. Let's try and get it right this time. There we go. Yay! And I need an eyelet, and there was an eyelet on here, but it has vanished under the depths of the absolute tush there is on my desk. Okay, let's pop that in there. That looks nice. Very vintage. And then I need to work out how to do this because I did it wrong the other day and it was a complete disaster. Whoops. Okay, let's get it the right way around. So this bit goes in here. I find this so fiddly. Does this get easier to use? I hope so, because I'm a bit fiddly with it. There we go. So now we need to decide if we're just going to poke that under there. I do want a thread on it though. I don't know what you think. Christmas ribbon? I'm not sure. Let's see. I have got this. Oops, that's a bit bright though. Maybe just red. Just going to grab some red ribbon from here. Hello, Daisy. My dog has sneaked up. Daisy of Daisy's Doilies. She's in the room. Not on her bed though, where she should be. She's under the table. Just typical of Daisy. She has a lovely bed, but no, I'll go under the table. Thank you, Mum. Okay. Definitely not going to need all of this, I don't think. On the moon. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. There we go. And a quick snippage. There we go. I'm just going to pull that nice and tight. Like so. I know it's a slightly different colour, but that's okay. There we go, guys. I did it. I'm quite proud because this is... Okay, guys, I'm back with the info about the giveaway. So first of all, you are going to receive this crazy Christmas envelope stacker, which I've toiled over and used in the boo-boos and used in the challenges and all the rest of it. I'm going to send you this in the post as a gift. Secondly, you are going to receive... Let's move this out of the way. You've got some pretty stickers. These are perforated stamp stickers for Christmas. A5 postage stamps, and they're by Do Crafts. You have got some stamps here. Actual stamps, clear stamps that are stamps, Christmas ones. And these are also by Do Crafts. And these are Lucy Cromwell's, I believe. Then you're going to receive some clear stamps for Christmas. Little deer, little bird. You probably can't see it very well because of my light. There we go, that's better. You can see all the little stamps you have there. Some Forever Friends stickers. And some of that glitter card. Some little Christmas goodie bag, treat bags. So if you've got children in school and you'd like to put some little sweets in here or whatever for the class, there you go. There is a, I was just about to say, depending on allergies, because I used to be a teacher, so I know what that's like. But yes, then there's this stencil, which is very, very pretty. You've got kind of bark effect here and a big buck, a roe, deer, whatever, a house and some stars and snowflakes. And then finally I've got this huge paper pack, which I will just flick through and show you, which is a range of sort of, it's not very traditional. You have lots of different colours. It's not just your basic red and green. I'll just flick through those. There we go. So you'll receive that as well. So there we go. That is my 200 subscriber gift. And I will also, you know me, I'm going to throw a few other things in. I'll go through my Christmas stash, see what else I can find. But you will get the paper, the stencil, the card, the gift bags, the stickers, the clear stamps, the set of stamps, the A5 postage stamps, and anything else that I can find in my stash. So keep subscribing, get others to subscribe, share all over the place, and as soon as I get to 200 subscribers I will be giving this away. This time, guys, this is only actually available to people who live in the UK or in Europe, and that's simply because I'm still having trouble sending Leaf Kitty her prize due to the extortionate cost of postage to Ohio. So unfortunately I'm going to have to do this for UK or Europe, because that will be a lot more a lot easier. You know, some of the quotes I was getting to go to Ohio was £60, which is just ridiculous. So I need to have a look into that, see what Royal Mail is, all that stuff, and go from there. But yes, so this is just open to UK or Ireland, Northern Ireland, EU residents only. So there you go. Let's get to 200 subscribers by Christmas. I hope it will be way before Christmas, but please spread the word, and we shall see. Thanks a lot for watching again, guys. You mean a lot to me. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.